long is the day when the snow goes away. You've been asleep. Ain't too much night there for closing your eyes. Still you're dreaming about the place you come from, where the salmon still run. It's that season. Give a smile in the sun. If you don't feel alive, you ain't breathing.
You call them native Figiak. They got throat. We used to live down the river though. Our kids they gotta go to school. We bring them up here to go to school.
Now you just drive a four-wheeler around, have a good time?
Oh yeah. Drive four-wheeler, snow machine, name it. The only thing I never drive a car.
I love what I do. I love meeting new people. I love it when I know when airplanes are coming in. I know all my pilots. Yeah, it's some of the only times that I really get to see my relatives that flight. When they come into and land, I have just like 2 or 3 minutes with them, give them a hug, ask them how they're doing, then fly home or they're flying to Anchorage.
So working with communities like this, not only is it fun, but it's vital. We have a very short window of time available to us to work with our elders and to capture those remaining bits of knowledge. And in those stories, there are 2 core lessons, is to be connected to each other and be connected to the earth. And it said the people who remember how to be in relationship with the earth and with each other, those are the ones that are going to make it through. Those are the ones who are going to not only make it and survive, but will be able to thrive.
We used to live down the river though. Our kids they gotta go to school. We bring them up here to go to school. Where I lived when I was young, where my dad built that little cabin that was down there, little log cabin. He'd trap beaver. It's easier to trap beaver here than it is at Igiagik. Dad used to have a real high fish rack, like up the beach or up the old village. You could climb up and you can see all over. So if we hear a powerboat, we climb up and then we could see to Peck's Creek and all the way down to the flats.
You'd climb on your fish rack?
Yeah, climb on the fish rack to look around. You know, just being nosy, just like anything else.
With a big event what would be coming.
You see that shed down there, how he had one made out of logs and he'll fill that up with lingcod for dog food. Then when this little creek freezes early because of slow current or something. Mm-hmm. It'll freeze like end of September, first week in October. But we fished through the ice for pike out there when we were young, when we lived here. In this time of the year to freeze up, we'd have skiff and kicker. Wintertime be dog team. We didn't get into snow machines till we moved to Levelock. In maybe it was like 60 maybe. It was the first snow machine.
So everything was by foot or by dog before that?
Wow. That was it.
And so if you killed a big moose or something, you had to drag it with the dogs, or?
Yeah, drag it, or like in the fall time, they'd go up Cascanack and they try to get it close to the bank. Don't have to carry it so far.
Right.
And they use the, the hide for your floor tent mattress so it wouldn't be wet.
What was your favorite memories of this place?
We go swimming right down here where the blue water is. It gets warm. The brown water is warmer than the blue water. When I was growing up, there was, hardly anybody that got sick. But if we get a cold, they let us drink chaikluk, heat it up, and then if from skinning or something, if my dad accidentally cut his finger and almost get infected, they get birch bark and boil it and soak it, and it draws off the infection.
You like being up here?
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good for bird hunting in springtime and fall time. 2 years ago, there was over 500 geese across the river. Because in the springtime and fall time is when whitefish run, and you air dry them. Just like.
So that house was where you dried out the fish, the one in the front?
We used to have a regular smokehouse down there, but then the wind blew it. You could see sheet iron way up here.
In Alaska, real Alaska. One day time in nature will take you back home. Mother and father still dance in the sun that's Alaska.
Yeah, the small community of 70 people work really hard. Everyone has a job, everyone has a purpose. You get there, the kids even pitch in, and they don't complain about it. They've got joy on their face, they're smiling, they're happy. It's their home, and they have that sense of ownership, that sense of pride that really allows their spirit to shine through. And some of the projects they're working on, they had one greenhouse, and they're in the process of building 2 more greenhouses as we speak. They have community gardens. They're also cultivating indigenous plants in those community gardens. They have windmills to help support their energy systems, and really they're looking towards that being self-sufficient and being sustainable, and really taking care of the place that they're at in ways that their kids, their grandkids, and their great-grandkids will be able to benefit from. When you come to a community, how they care for each other and how they care for the land, how they care for the kids, you can feel when you land the spirit of a place, and I love the spirit of the Giagig. So one of the workshops that we did with the community is creating salve. If you can get that oral history or that oral wisdom directly from an elder, then the transmission is clearer, and you have the opportunity to ask questions and to show the plant matter and to gain more wisdom available from it. They've got a goose camp that they've created so that the kids go out on the land and actually learn the language on the land, which is a more powerful way of retention of the language.
Native talk. After we start moving around, we start picking up the English. Slowly, finally speaking it.
Our Yupik name is Nokoya. We're named after a little old lady that passed away right around the time I was born. It basically means evil. Igiagig is home. It's where I can be broke and just be happy. And know that I already have all of my essentials, my food, my basics. It's a Nokoya. It really does take a whole village to raise a kid.
What you got in there?
Lavender.
This is the Igiugig wave.
There's lots of new babies here.
There's all of a sudden populating babies now. Good. I thought we was going to run out of kids for a while. But we're populating slowly.
An old mountain, she's dry and the river is high. When I was a child, yeah, the story's been told that the glaciers would go, the herds would return to the sky. Yeah, the eagle still cries like a wolf in the night. That old sun only hides when it's raining. Clouds on the peak keep you light on your feet. When the dogs run, they ain't no complaining. See the moon of the tide in your grandmother's eyes on that alabaster snow. Their muddy turquoise water could chill you to the bone. But you can't stop the wind or hold back the flow, 'cause the spirit will follow wherever you go. And last, really